Hey guys, what's going on? This is Joe here from the AnthemMusic.com. I'm sitting here with Xavier from 40 Winters. What's going on, man?
Hey, dude.
Hey, so you guys have just released your sophomore album, Riding Empire. Tell me a little about that.
Riding Empire is our sophomore album. It's out on Dead Truth Recordings. We're very, very stoked about it, and it's going really well so far. So.
Cool. And can you tell me a little bit more about like the writing and recording process of it?
Yeah, absolutely. We really buckled down on this one. We really wanted to take it old school. We jammed a lot in person. We did a lot of rehearsing, a lot of in person, like not much digital at all, actually. There was no guitars tracked where it's like, here's a riff, here's an idea. Everything was in person. Jeff would come up with a riff. Scott would come up with a fill. All the lyrics I wrote when everything was done. Normally we do like the digital feel, like Jeff will send us tracks and we'll be like, oh, that's cool, and we'll map out the drums and everything will be pretty much just digital, you know. So this one we took it way back, and I feel like the product was a lot better that way.
A lot more of coming together creatively in like an actual room together instead of like sitting down and demoing one at a time. Okay, you do drums, right now you do guitars.
Exactly. We really came together. We spent like a week together too, literally like for 24/7, like a week, just waking up jamming, going to bed jamming, just jamming. Brought out whiteboards, wrote down like what we wanted to do, you know, song 1, song 2, song 3, just it was to the T. Everything was, we knew what we wanted to do, and we did it.
That's what's up. Now, with the vocals on this album, did you guys do anything special to kind of make it set out against your previous efforts?
Yeah, I definitely went out of my way to enunciate a lot better, pronounce my words a lot better, be a lot less muffled, use a lot less effects that I normally did back in the day. I definitely just wanted to evolve, switch it up, change it up, so you know you'll understand me a lot better on this record. So it's cool.
All right, so on this album, you'll notice immediately that as soon as you start the album, the first song, Summoning Spirits, kicks right into it.
Yep.
Now, I guess that was a decision you guys wanted. You wanted to go right into the fucking like energy of it, right?
Yeah, that was definitely the plan. Summoning Spirits was the first song that we technically wrote for the record. When Jeff brought the riff, you know, to the table, we were like, damn, this is sick. Like, this is, let's do this. The more we jammed, the more the album came together. We just stuck with Spirits, just stuck with it. Jesse, our producer, was just like, this is the song, like this is your single, and we already had that in mind. So once that kind of came together, we just knew Spirits was like the way to go. We didn't want to have like an intro where it's like track 1 and there's like some instrumental and it goes into track 2. We wanted to just pack the punch as soon as the record starts, and I think it did it.
Now, for somebody who's first listening to your album, what would you guys say is the most important part of your sound?
What is the most important part of our sound? Wow, I've never been asked that question. I don't know. It's different, I guess. It's a very, you can't really put a genre on it. You can't really put anything, you can't be like, they sound like this band or they sound like this band. I think it's just unique, I guess. And we've been using 6-string guitars and drop E tuning from the beginning, all the way till now. So, keeping it old school and keeping it original, I guess. So it's original, I'd like to believe.
Now, one of the best things I gotta say since seeing your band live is a lot of your stuff translates from the record to the actual live show.
Yes.
A lot of bands seem to struggle with that. Is that something that you guys think about as you're recording?
Absolutely, yeah. We definitely don't try to do much. We're a very less is more band, and we're a very, it's just like no backing tracks, no triggers, just plug in and play. We're a very, very much plug in and play band, old school ethics. And we've toured with so many bands who, have the backings and the this and that, and that's cool, you know what I mean? But we see it go wrong all the time, and, that's cool if you do it, but we don't. We try to keep it as original.
Raw.
It's just raw, and you plug in and you play and you're done, and that's it.
Right.
So.
Now, recently you guys had gone to both Panama and Colombia.
Yes.
Which is crazy because when you hear metal bands going overseas, you tend to see them going to Europe, UK and stuff like that. But you guys went down to South America. What was that like?
That was awesome. It was insane. I'm Hispanic, so for me, it's a huge privilege and honor to be out there, performing for my people, basically. So it's cool. The kids are super receptive. The food is delicious. Everything's awesome, man. The kids just dig it. They care. It's awesome. We love traveling. We love hopping in a plane and showing up and just being like, now what? It's awesome. It's really cool.
So transitioning from that, would you say that you would prefer road shows or is your home shows like the big see you guys at?
anything. We're down for anything. Anything makes us happy. We'll play anywhere. We don't really pick and choose. It's the same thing. Wherever we are, you're getting the same 40 that you'll get anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. You know, so we'll take anywhere. We'll play anywhere, happily.
All right, last question. What's next for you guys? I mean, where do you guys go from here now that you've released this album? Is it a tour? Are you guys doing heavy press? What?
We have a promotional campaign that will be ending in August, so we have a few more videos, a few more little tricks up our sleeve, a lot more interviews, hopefully a lot more reviews on the record. We're going to keep pushing that. We have some tours starting in December. Unfortunately, I can't speak about it, which is the worst in interviews because you have to plug stuff. But we haven't announced anything yet. But we will be doing a lot of international touring for this record and a lot of touring, obviously, in the States. We'll be going back to South America, that's for sure, and Central America because we love it there.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming by.
Thank you so much for
having me. Hey, guys,
man.
again, this is Joe with the Anthem, theanthemmusic.com. Stay tuned.